Here's a story about tooth decay and fluoride, taken from the Daily Telegraph, Tuesday, March 13, 2018, a Sydney Australian paper. Supervised toothbrushing lessons will be run in schools that are battling high levels of tooth decay as the government tries to boost access to fluoride in pockets of the state going without it. So your poor brushing technique and a bit of lack of fluoride, I think, could be the cause of tooth decay. Really. New South Wales Health has released the first of its kind community fluoride strategy that calls upon local health authorities to work with schools and childcare centres to reduce tooth decay. Again, so could it really just be poor technique you're using brushing your teeth that's causing the decay and the lack of fluoride in your water? I haven't drank fluoride for nearly 20 years and I eat heaps of fruit too and my teeth are okay. Check the tribes in Africa when they smile. Most have all their bright white teeth. There's no fluoride in the jungle. I checked this packet of chewing gum I brought in America back in 2000. It says use of this product may be hazardous to your health. This product contains saccharin, which has been determined to cause cancer in laboratory animals. So everybody, go and check what's in your toothpaste tonight. Check the ingredients. Is there saccharin in there? Probably 80% of toothpaste there is. You can buy toothpaste without it. However, in 2010, they changed this ruling to say saccharin no longer causes cancer. But it's labelled right here. Whether it does or doesn't now, you can make your own mind up, but do your own research on that one and see what you're brushing your teeth with. I mean, could your teeth be decaying from the inside out, meaning brushing your teeth has very little to do with the health of your teeth? I said this to a dentist once. I said, the decay of the tooth is happening from the inside out. If your body's not getting the right nutrients to your teeth, they will decay. And the same can be said and applies to your whole body. I said nearly every person brushes their teeth once or twice a day and drinks fluoridated water. Yet every dentist is booked out all week. He agreed, he said there's far more to healthy teeth than just the brush. But who wants to change their diet for healthy teeth? Authorities will distribute fluoride toothpaste and toothbrushes with teachers trained in brushing. Schools can also host fluoride mouth rinse programs. Do you really want fluoride in your mouth? The policy affects high-risk groups such as rural and remote communities, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders, and low-income earners. These groups are often in areas where water isn't fluoridated, or if it is, they will still benefit from extra access to fluoride. So low-income earners, meaning could that be the problem? People who can't really afford good food or maybe not be looking after themselves. And extra fluoride is needed, really. They just said some of the groups with the poor teeth had the fluoride in their water. So again, is decay due to poor brushing techniques and fluoride? The anti-fluoride movement, which is likened to the anti-vaxxers due to its baseless scaremongering, has been active in Gunnedah and Bega. Both councils recently voted to introduce fluoride to their water. Could the real problem be people who may not be eating healthy food and water? Let's look at some of the things they've already put in our water, like chlorine and the fluoride and aluminium. There's just to name a few. You can research all three and find for and against for all of them. So why are we being told without a doubt that they're safe and good for us, or they're in a safe amount and it's not too bad for us in the amounts they put in our water? But when these things are consumed every day for your whole life, are they still safe? They told us cigarette smoking was safe and healthy when it first came out too. I mean, could it be what we eat that's creating the decay? Could it be what's sprayed on our healthy plant foods, poisons like herbicides, fungicides, insecticides, pesticides, all which could equal suicide? But we're told it's all applied in safe amounts and it's non-existent by the time the food reaches the consumer. But is that true? Has the long-term health effect of over a person's life of consuming food that has been covered in poisons been taken into account? Could the superphosphates added to the soils to grow our plant foods also be affecting us and the cattle people eat? Additives to packaged food. Could things like colourings, flavourings, preservatives, MSG, the flavour enhancer, and the thousands of other chemicals added to processed foods be making us unhealthy, hence creating decay? We already know a lot of these additives are making people sick and hyperactive, so why aren't they removed? Why do some countries like Sweden ban certain chemicals from foods like aspartame or saccharin, yet other countries keep it and say it's safe? Just because it's been written in the papers or it comes from a government official, it doesn't make it true. Ask questions and question everything and do whatever works for you. Do some homework on the fluoride and everything else. All the best.